Glad to see you've decided to take my course. So in this first lesson, what I want to do is just give you a little bit of a brief overview of the greeting card industry and just some fun facts to know as you plan your journey. I looked for some facts about market size, and what I could find is that there were 7 billion greeting cards purchased every year. Retail sales of greeting cards are estimated at over $7.5 billion. 9 out of every 10 households buys greeting cards each year, and the average household buys 30 individual cards per year. Women account for 80% of greeting card sales. When I was designing greeting cards for Russ, there were mainly 2 categories that I was designing in. The first one was everyday cards, and the other one was seasonal cards. Top selling everyday cards are birthday cards, which account for over half of the total sold. This is followed by wedding, anniversary, get well and sympathy, and friendship cards, of course. And I've definitely seen an increase in cards for encouragement. As far as seasonal cards go, Christmas and holiday cards are definitely high on the list. These account for more than 6% of seasonal sales. They're followed by Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, and grad cards. Out of those, for me, Mother's Day cards have definitely been my top seller. Again, those are all average figures, so it doesn't necessarily reflect what happens in the handmade industry or in the industry that you're trying to break into, but they're just kind of a general figure. The steps that you should take when you're trying to break into the industry for the first time, you definitely want to create your own brand. One of the first things to know about greeting cards is that it's super, super competitive. Just do a quick search, and I think on Etsy, the last time I checked, there was almost 300,000 cards available. So that's something to keep in mind. What's going to make you stand out? Identify the types of greeting cards you'll be designing and offering, and then check out the competition for that particular niche of cards. The goal is really to find an untapped original niche that has lots of buyers. For me, it seems to be, like I said, Mother's Day cards, but another one that's high up there is sympathy cards. Who knew? If you'll be handling your own printer, I really urge you to find a good pro. I would suggest you get samples from all the POD sites to compare carefully and consider costs. When it comes to your finished product, 2 things will dictate your success: the quality of your cards and the cost to produce them. For a startup like you, this will take careful planning because you don't want to print too few and run out, or print low quality and never make a sale. Depending on the quantity you print, that can really affect the price that you can sell it at, and therefore the margin for profit. The best cards are printed on premium paper stocks, and eco-friendly recycled paper with a matte cover seems to be my most popular and is my preferred choice. It has a nice velvety finish and it's nice and stiff. You can get greeting cards printed in almost every size, but remember you have to get envelopes as well, so stick to the most popular sizes. I now only produce cards in 2 sizes, and that's the A2, which is a 4 1/4 by 6 inch card, and then of course the standard 5 by 7. Marketing your cards is a vital part of your success, but it's not part of my course here today. This class is going to focus on the self-publishing aspect. I hope this lesson has given you all kinds of food for thought. You ready to learn a little bit about online marketplaces? All right, that's what we're going to do in the next lesson.